$1,000 on Skool sounds impossible, right? Because you might be thinking, how can I make $1,000 without an audience and without people waiting to work with me? And so in this video, I'm going to show you how to attract your first customers, what to sell, and how to make your first $1,000 even without having an audience. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Adnan Pildich. I'm on the Skool Games, and I'm now building Komozi, the all-in-one Skool tool to help Skool community owners turn their communities into real businesses. Now, let me show you the first mistake Skool community owners make when they try to make their first $1,000 on Skool. Now, most people think they need to look bigger first, right? They think they need to have a bigger audience, bigger community, more content, and maybe, just maybe, that will lead to more sales, right? But when you're starting from zero, this is literally the slow path, all right? The first $1,000 starts smaller than that. And there's definitely a better path, okay? So the first question is not how do I get more followers, it's who do I actually help? And here's the thing, what you need to do instead is do not start with everyone. Start with one type of person, okay? That's it. Who they are, okay? What do they want, all right? And what are they stuck on, okay? And then can I help? So you start with one person, all right? Someone you understand who they are and you know what they want. And they have a problem that you can actually solve for them and that you can actually help them, all right? And then your niche can get clearer later. But here's the thing, the person only matters if the problem is painful enough. Now, let's concentrate on the problem, all right? Problem. What you need to understand is that problem on its own is not enough, like I said, okay? It has to be painful. It has to hurt enough for them to want help. Otherwise, they would not want help from you. Let me explain. Maybe it's costing them money, okay? They need to solve it because it's costing them money. Maybe if they don't solve it, they're gonna waste time. So it's wasting them time. Or it's making them feel stuck. So it's causing them what? Stress, okay? Or they're feeling what? Lack of progress. Now, once you know the pain, the offer becomes much simpler. Now, let's say you found the pain. I like to call it paid pain, all right? Paid pain. At the start, you don't want to overbuild the offer, okay? You don't want to create a massive, huge program first because that's going to derail you, it's going to slow you down, and you don't even know if those people want that kind of program. What you want to do instead is sell help, okay? So once you found that person who is experiencing this pain that they would happily pay for, as we explained earlier, what you want to do is offer to help them. So you want to do one-to-one, okay? One-to-one help, either done for you or whatever. They have a pain and they need to solve it. They'd happily pay for you to help them. And that's where you come in. So what you could do, you could coach them through the problem, or do it with them, that's done with you, or do it for them, that's done for you. Let's say, for example, you are a YouTube strategist, all right? What you could do is coach someone who wants to grow on YouTube. You can coach them on how to grow on YouTube, right? So you could do one-to-one sessions with them. You could check out their channel and figure out what their issue is with the channel, why it's not growing, and then coach them through it, okay? You're not doing anything for them. You're not doing anything with them. Or you could do it with them. So for example, you could coach them through making a banger video, right? Analyzing their channel and then doing it with them. So you are basically sharing your screen, digging into their channel, figuring out what the issue is and pointing it out. And that's how you're doing it with them. Or for example, in the case of a video, you are looking at outlier videos, you are picking the title with them, you're picking the thumbnail with them, you probably are designing the thumbnail with them, so you're doing it with them, right? Together, as if you are their partner trying to help them achieve that result, all right? And doing it for them is basically saying, okay, listen, I'm going to do the whole thing for you. I'm going to go away and find the best video idea for you. I'm going to pick a title for it, pick a thumbnail for it. I'm going to create a script for you. You record it. I'm going to edit for you. I'm going to do the whole thing for you. Okay, so this is what done for you is. Again, the more you do for them, the more you can charge. All right. And so once you do your one-to-one help, right, whether it is done with you or done for you, it doesn't matter. What you want to do is you want to deliver results. And this is what's gonna print money, okay? And I'm gonna explain to you why in just a bit. And by the way, guys, I made you a simple cheat sheet. It shows you the entire model. I'm gonna leave it for you down below in the description. It's completely free. You're gonna go inside my free community and you're going to download it from there, all right? Now you might be asking, Adnan, but where do I get these people from? I have no audience. Where do I get them from? Now, let me explain something to you. No audience doesn't mean no people, right? It just means you do not have your own traffic yet. You do not have social media following that is following you for the thing that you do. So what you do instead is you go to where the problem already exists. A perfect example is Skool, right? Skool, you can literally get an audience directly from Skool. You get someone who has a certain problem, okay? And you can figure out who that person is, go to where they are now and where they hang out and where they are partying, and then you go in and offer to help. And I'm going to explain to you how that works. It's very, very simple, and you're going to be like, wow, how come I've never thought of this? So where do you go? You go to find them on Skool. Yeah? Find them on Skool. And you're going to tell me, well, where in Skool? Like, there's so many communities. What do I do? Okay. So let's say you are trying to help someone who has a problem with growing on YouTube and maybe attracting leads through YouTube. What do? You go to the place where they are hanging out. They could probably be hanging out in the Skoolers community. They could probably be hanging out in a YouTube related community, in a lead generation community, right? And a lot of them are free. So what you do is you join those communities, right? So let's say there's a free Skool community about growing on YouTube. You go and join it. Give a lot of value. Comments, then post, okay? Giving a lot of value. That's the most important thing. You do not want to go there trying to self-promote. You want to go there trying to help. So what we do is we comment first. That's the most important thing. You don't want to go in there and start posting. You want to be helpful. And then from comments, you want to go and start posting. You're posting value, okay? You're trying to gain authority. You're trying to show the world, hey, look, I've got something to offer. I'm here to help. Here is free value. Here you go. Okay? And show what you've done, what you've achieved yourself. Don't just be a thought leader. I think people don't like that anymore, right? You go in there, tell the world, hey, look, this is what I've done. This is what's worked for me. Here you go. Okay? Take it on a silver platter. Why not? And then what happens? Naturally, people start sliding into your DMs, okay? They'll start sending you DMs, hey, I liked your post, how'd you do it, whatever, right? And then from there, you're gonna have a good conversation, just literally human to human. And then if they need help, you're going to offer help. It's as simple as that. I'm gonna show you how. So from the DMs, you go to a call to figure out the fit, you know? Are you able to help them? Do they have a problem that you can help them with? And then from there, you're going to propose what your offer is, and then they're going to either say yes or no. It's as simple as that. But it all starts from a place of help, okay? Help first. This is the most important thing, okay? You want to go in there trying to help first. And this is where Skool becomes more than just a platform where, you host your community. You can actually find leads from there, okay? You can find an audience from there. Can you imagine how many people are on Skool right now? More than 20 million users. That's insane, okay? If you go into the right communities, have a chat with people, be human, post real value, okay? And go with the intention to help, the right people will come to you and ask for help, paid help, okay? And you will make that beautiful money that you want to make, right? Now, let me make myself absolutely clear, okay? Now, Skool does not bring magic traffic by itself. It's a trust space. People can see how you think. So when you do things like posts or helpful posts, yeah? When you do stuff like that, people can see how you think. They see how much value you bring to the world, to the ecosystem, and they go, okay, I trust this person. Or this guy is just trying to sell stuff. I don't trust this person. You know what I mean? They can see it through your comments, okay? Are you giving helpful comments to people that are asking questions, to people that are behind you, trying to climb the ladder? And what happens, through these helpful posts and comments, you start having warm conversations with people. And those warm conversations are what bring the sales to you. And Skool is also a place where you can show your proof. If you've helped someone before, or you've achieved that valuable outcome for yourself, you can show show proof and make a post about it, okay? For example, if I've made $40,000 in the last 7 days from a cohort or something like that, I'm going to talk about my process, how I did it, make a post about it. And then people who are interested in doing the same thing, they'll go, okay, how did you do that? Then I'll start answering those questions and maybe they'll slide into my DMs. And this is how it works. And if you have wins, okay, show them. Why not? And Skool is a place where you can do calls with these people to find out more about them, to help them through those calls, to have, great conversations, to understand one another, and to build relationships. Okay? Skool allows you to do all of that. And now, here is the most important part. We were talking about $1,000. How do you make $1,000 on Skool? All right? The question is, how does this whole thing that we're doing, how does it become $1,000? How? Well, believe it or not, with this whole model of helping people, okay, you could literally generate $1,000 per month from helping one person. So one person, okay, times $1,000 equals 1K, you guessed it. Or if you're doing a little bit less help, okay, or if you want to start your offer at a low price so that you can get wins and proof and results and stuff like that, you can do 2 clients times $500 equals 1K. There you go, you guessed it. And this only works if the problem is painful enough and the help is very specific, all right? And most importantly, it brings ROI to the person who you're helping, okay? So for example, if your YouTube strategy ends up getting that person more leads and those leads turn into say $5,000, $10,000 extra per month, why wouldn't they pay you $1,000 a month? They would be so foolish not to pay you that, right? And the first sale is not the end, all right? It just makes the next sale easier. The more sales you make, the more results you get, the more sales you make. And the first client teaches you more than guessing ever will. You just have to get that one first client. You learn what they actually need. You learn the words they use, and it all turns into a flywheel. Let me explain. So you get your first client, okay? That client turns into results. So you give them results, okay? And then what do? You capture proof, okay? And if you don't have proof yet, you can start with your own proof. That shouldn't be a problem. And you should not be helping someone if you haven't done it for yourself or you haven't created a valuable outcome either for yourself or for someone else. You would just be winging it and you don't want to wing it, right? So learn the thing first, get some results first, and then try to help people with what you've learned and what you've achieved for yourself, all right? And then if you don't have that, not a problem. You can offer to help someone for free to create them that first win. Once you get that first win, you capture it and then you use it for the next sale, etc., etc. So what do you get from proof? You get your next client. Next client. Perfect. And like I said, if you don't have that proof, either for yourself or for the clients, you can learn about how to do the thing and then work with someone for free and then you give them that quick win, okay? Once you do that, you can document it and then use it as proof. Perfect. And then the next offer gets clearer and clearer and clearer. And so if we put the whole thing together, the path is very simple, as you can see. So let me make it even clearer for you, okay? Clear as day. The first thing you want to do is you want to find the person, okay? Person, and then paid pain, okay? And then you're going to offer one-to-one help. And then you're going to use Skool Trust. And then you're going to use conversations, okay? I know I'm butchering writing. It's awful, so bear with me, okay? And then you're going to get your first client. And then you're going to capture the proof. And then we go back to where? We go back to the person again. And then we start again, all right? It's like a flywheel. This is a flywheel, guys. It's a flywheel. So inside my free Skool community, which I'm going to leave you the link for it down below, I'll leave you the entire video plus the checklist or the cheat sheet, which has literally the entire model. So you can just follow it from start to finish and go through it properly. And I'm telling you, if you're starting with no audience, this is the best play. So start smaller, find a person with a painful problem, help them directly, use Skool to create trust, and let the first clients create the proof for the next one. And then you create that cycle, that flywheel of beautiful money. And if you haven't started your Skool community yet, I'm going to leave you a link down below in the description to get 14-day free trial to start your Skool community for free. There's no excuses. And if you want to know how I made $40,000 in 7 days with Skool, watch this video next.